Let's go straight to breaking news now coming out of Sudan, where the Sudanese army has reportedly retaken the capital's airport in Khartoum and is said to be surrounding the Rapid Support Forces hideouts in the south of the city. Let's find out more now from Ahmed Kabalo. He's in Nairobi. He's a Sudan Affairs Analyst, CEO and founder of African Stream. The information we're getting is it sounds like once again the Sudanese army is making some serious inroads into the Rapid Support Forces. What's the significance of this? Does that mean that they're winning this war now after 2 years of fighting?
Yes, they are winning the war. Reports are saying that the Sudanese army controls around 65% of the country, while the Rapid Support Forces control around 30 to 35% of the country, which is a significant shift from how it was just 6 months ago, where the Rapid Support Forces controlled not only the centre of the country, but also places like Darfur and Kordofan. So this is very important. Khartoum is the capital of Sudan. They recently took over the presidential palace, which is a sign of Sudan's sovereignty, as is the airport. So it is important. However, even though they're winning the war, 30% controlled by a genocidal militia force, paramilitary group, means that still the war won't end anytime soon. They need to make serious inroads into Darfur, which is a region the size of France, which the Rapid Support Forces controls all of it apart from Al-Fasher. And until it takes over Darfur, then the war, sadly, will continue. And even if the war does end, which all Sudanese people are hoping for, what comes next? The questions, have they been answered that led to the war? The questions of uneven development, the questions of marginalization of Sudan's peripheral regions, have they been answered? And what happens to the neighboring countries? We're seeing huge escalation between Sudan and Chad. Sudan's Lieutenant General Atta threatened to bomb the capital city of N'Djamena in Chad, and said it will bomb the airport because it accuses Chad of supplying weapons to the Rapid Support Forces through the UAE, using Chad as a supply route. And then it also accuses South Sudan of supporting the RSF. It's accused Uganda of supporting the RSF. So even if the war ends, we're going to be in a very tense situation between Sudan and its neighbouring countries.
Ahmed, please do stay on the line with us. We're just going to briefly go to Port Sudan because our correspondent Momen Al-Maki has been able to come up on the line for us. And Momen, just take us through the military advances that we've been seeing today then.
Yes, speaking about the situation on the ground, since yesterday the RSF has been withdrawing from Khartoum and going towards the western states of Sudan. Yesterday, the Minister of Finance, in a conference here in Port Sudan, he said that the Rapid Support Forces began withdrawing from Khartoum capital, and hundreds of vehicles were going towards the western states of Sudan. The Sudanese army exploited this withdrawal from Khartoum central areas, South Khartoum, Western Khartoum, towards the western states of Sudan, and began an operation, a military operation today in Khartoum. This operation succeeded in liberating barely more than 90% of Khartoum city and Khartoum capital. We are talking about South Khartoum, Western Khartoum, Northern Khartoum. All these areas has been liberated by the Sudanese army in the past hours. The Sudanese army also was able to have its control over many military bases that belong to the RSF, and that the RSF were controlling in the past barely 2 years. These bases are the 1st Infantry in Al-Baqir, the Air Defense Forces headquarters, and also many other bases for the RSF in eastern Khartoum.
Momen, have we heard any comments coming from the leaders of either of these two warring factions about these sudden and sizable losses for the RSF?
So far, there is no comment from the rapid support forces, but the spokesperson of the Sudanese army said that they were able to liberate the majority of Khartoum city, and he said that in the upcoming hours they will come the rest of Khartoum and they will liberate Khartoum fully.
Mohamed, thank you very much. Let's go back to Ahmed Kabalo, who's Sudan Affairs Analyst. And Ahmed, you mentioned that the RSF are likely still going to hold on to a sizable chunk of